6 o'clock.
No, wait, no,
Yeah.
no,
I'm ready.
okay.
Call a meeting to order. Call the roll.
Mr. Beavers?
Here.
Mrs. Brazel?
Here.
Mr. Green?
Here.
Mr. Brown?
Here.
Mrs. Evaldi?
Here.
Mrs. Judy?
Here.
Mr. Wilson?
Here.
Okay, number 3 is pledge of allegiance. Led by Mrs. Judy.
Oh. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 4 is approval of agenda. Dr. Evers, any corrections or additions?
Yes, sir.
If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item number 5 is approval of the consent agenda, which consists of District 186 regular board meeting minutes dated April 18th, 2023, Tri-County meeting minutes dated April 12th, 2023, Tri-County bills for May of 2023, applications and reports. A motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item number 6 is approval of District 186 bills for 2023. Are there any questions? No questions. I'll entertain a motion to approve the bills as presented.
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Mrs. Evaldi?
Yes.
Mrs. Brazel?
Yes.
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Mrs. Judy?
Yes.
Mr. Beavers?
Yes. Number 7, communications.
We have 6 of them. Okay, so the first one is from Chapin Hammers. Please accept this letter as my formal notice of resignation from Murphysboro CUSD 186, effective 2 weeks from today. I've enjoyed my job and I greatly appreciate you giving me the opportunity to work here during my college career. Working for this school district has been a great experience, but I've decided to leave to accept a student work position at my university. My official last day will be 5/10/23. Until then, I will continue to perform my duties with efficiency. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to ensure a smooth transition. Again, it has been a pleasure working for the school district. Sincerely, Chapin.
Entertain a motion to accept the resignation.
What position was that?
She was Kevin Haldeman's assistant, technical assistant.
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
This was from Jeremy Marshall. To whom it may concern, please accept this as my resignation from the assistant baseball coach position at Murphysboro Middle School, as I'm now the head baseball coach. Thank you, Jeremy Marshall.
Entertain a motion to approve that.
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
The next one's from Denise Brown. Dear Dr. Evers and members of the Board of Education, this summer I have the opportunity to take 2 classes for a total of 6 credit hours. I'm requesting that these credits be applied to the salary schedule at the end of the term. The courses I'm requesting credit for will deepen my knowledge of earth science, which is the major focus of 6th grade science. The 2 courses are Geography 539 and Geology 531. Thank you for your consideration, Denise Brown.
Entertain a motion to approve the education.
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
This is from Kyle Morgan. Dear Mr. Ripley, I got offered a position with better pay and I've decided that it is best for my family to take this. This will be my official 2-week notice. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Kyle Morgan.
Where did he work?
Where is he?
He was a custodian.
High school. High school.
Should make yes.
Do I have a motion to approve that resignation?
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
The next one's from Brooke Guffman. Dear Dr. Evers and the Murphysboro Unit District 186, I'm writing to inform you that I'm resigning from my position as the assistant Murphysboro High School cheer coach. I really enjoyed my time working with the team and getting to know the squad this school year. Murphysboro was and still is well represented with these special and talented individuals. I'm very appreciative of what I've learned from the past season and for giving me the opportunity at this entrusted role. However, I concluded I need to be better support the community endeavors as I was already committed to and the family obligations that will require more of my attention looking into the future. I am thankful for the valuable experience and memories gained during my time. I will always continue to cheer from them on the sidelines. Sincerely, Brooke Huffman.
Entertain a motion to approve that resignation.
So moved.
In a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
And the last one is from Brad Norman. Good afternoon. After some long discussions with my family, I've decided to step down as the golf coach. I will be spending most of my time in the fall coaching my kids' soccer and travel basketball teams next year. I will also be coaching the junior high basketball team in the winter. So with that being said, I just want to thank you all for the opportunity to coach, and I look forward to our continued work relationship. I will be happy to help interview candidates for the position, and I might consider staying on as a volunteer if the new coach needs a little assistance. Thank you for everything, Brad Norman.
I have a motion to approve that resignation.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item number 8 is a fishbowl item. I only have one.
That's a good one. It's a long one. This is from the desk of Julie Wittenborn Sikorsky. Dear Dr. Evers and members of the Murphysboro Board of Education, I would like to commend Murphysboro teachers Michelle Asa, April Bartnick, Matisha Green, Heather Barr, and Mallory Swafford for presenting at the Science in the South Conference for Teachers on April 27, 23. Ms. Asa and Ms. Green presented a session about using microscopes during the summer enrichment program. Ms. Bartnick led a roundtable discussion on schoolyard gardens, pollinator habitats, and grant opportunities. Ms. Swafford presented a session on using databases to teach about climate change and multiple subject areas. And Ms. Parr, along with some of her students, presented information about the Carruthers robotics team. The diversity of topics presented by these Murphysboro teachers is a testament to the well-rounded curricular opportunities and real-world experiences they are able to provide to the students in Murphysboro. We greatly appreciate their willingness to share their knowledge and expertise with other teachers in the region, and we appreciate your allowing them to have the professional leave to participate in this conference. A special feature of this year's conference was a keynote address by distinguished scholar, author, and Murphysboro native Dr. Robert Mullenbrock. His presentation included fond memories of his education in the Murphysboro school system. He shared how his high school biology teacher, Esther Smith, sparked his interest and encouraged him in the field of plant biology, the field in which he is now known as a leader in Illinois and throughout the U.S. and abroad. The 92-year-old Dr. Mullenbrock has authored numerous books and co-founded the Illinois Native Plant Society. He was instrumental in identifying lands to be set aside for preservation of natural areas. It will be interesting to see how current students may be influenced by their experiences and the encouragement that they receive from current educators. On a side note, Dr. Mullenbrock also shared stories of playing baseball in Murphysboro during the 1930s and 40s, but those are stories for another time. Thank you again for your continued support of public education.
Number 9, Freedom of Information Act request. Doesn't look like there was any. We'll move on to number 10, recognition of the audience. The Board of Education welcomes the audience to make public or employee comments. The board has set aside time in the agenda specifically for this purpose. Pursuant to Board Policy 2.230, each speaker shall be limited to a 5-minute presentation. Please be aware that while this is a time for the public to express its opinions and/or concerns, the board may or may not comment regarding public presentations. If a matter of public comment warrants discussion or action by the Board of Education, such discussion or action will be added to the agenda of a future meeting. Are there any public concerns? Are there any employee concerns? If not, we will move on. Number 11 is to conduct a public hearing with the intent to sell working cash bonds. Public hearing is to receive public comments on the proposal as stated. I would like to defer to Dr. Evers and Mrs. Bush to explain in more detail the reasons for the proposal issuance of bonds.
At this point, we are past the petition period for the working cash bonds, and so we're to the point now. that we can, if the board approves after the hearing tonight, the sale of the working cash bonds, we'll have that money available after it's approved in June. One more meeting of approvals. After June, the money would be available in August and to begin